Live inside Globe Life Field. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Seattle Mariners and the Texas Rangers. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. So just about set now. And starting in this one, Jacob deGrom. What do you have on him?
4-pitch guy. He's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here, and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early, or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order, and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
Victor Robles, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
Next offering is downstairs.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, hitters aren't touching it. Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
And now it's Julio Rodriguez. Here goes the runner. Swing and a miss. Throw to second. Save. Robles at second with nobody out. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
Dominating strikeout there on just 3 pitches, and that's what a good power pitcher can do to you. If he's hitting his spots, filling up the strike zone, sometimes he bats over before it really begins.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Here's the power hitting catcher, Cal Raleigh. And that one upstairs, ball one.
You know, Raleigh made history in 2023. He had a game with 2 home runs and 6 RBIs, becoming the first catcher in Mariners history to do that.
Man at second. That just misses. And that's ball 2.
Speaking of dingers, he's the second fastest to 50 home runs in Seattle history. Only A-Rod needed fewer games.
That one missed. Pumps in a strike, and now 3-1 the count. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Take your base.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
The left fielder, Randy Arozarena.
First and second, 1 out. Now it's Randy Arozarena. Right through there for a strike.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Pitch is in there, and the count is 0-2.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
Outside.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
Got him. Rusty Valentine rings him up. And now for Seattle, Luke Raley. That one finds the zone, and that's strike 1. Two on, 2 outs. And that one pulled foul. Swing and a miss. 98 miles per hour on the gun. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 are left. Now the Rangers will get their first crack. We're scoreless. Back at Globe Life Field, getting the nod on the mound, Logan Gilbert. Chris, how about a scouting report?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Fouled off. He was late. Gilbert, an all-star a season ago. He features a slider, a four-seamer, a splitter, a curve, and occasionally uses a cutter. Snags it on the run, and there's one down. And now we take a look at the Rangers lineup. All right, Singy, how about all the talent in this lineup?
They're deep, first and foremost, but the way that they can manipulate their personnel for matchups and everything else, it's very intelligent the way that they use their team, and I think it creates a little bit of uncertainty for opposing teams, especially in a big game, big series.
Corey Seager now at the plate as he swings through strike 1.
Love to see it. Power versus power right there. Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and lifted into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the...
Runner on the go. Swing and a miss. Bro, and they got him.
Usually when you see a team try to steal a base in the early innings, it tells you they want to be aggressive on offense. Try to force the defense to make plays and slow them down. That's exactly what they did right there. So we'll see if that caught stealing changes the offensive approach moving forward.
Next offering is fouled back. 2 outs, base is empty. Not close with that one. Now 1-2.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Nothing doing for the Rangers. Scoreless after 1. Second inning set to go. And now here's the veteran DH, Mitch Haniger. Haniger measures 6 feet 2 inches. 34-year-old vet, and he's usually in the outfield. Today he's the DH. DeGrom back to work. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Nabs it, and a quick out, number 1.
Batting 7, the shortstop.
Next to hit, J.P. Crawford. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. 1 out, base is empty. That one fouled off. That one out to right. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Batting 8. The third baseman, number 7.
2 down, base is empty. The batter now, Jorge Polanco.
Come on, Rangers! Let's go, Texas!
And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 1. That clips the corner.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
No score here in the second. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And there's a ball. Cut on and miss, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. Mariners are down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back in Arlington, we head to the bottom of the second. Now here's the Rangers DH, Jock Peterson.
Peterson.
That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1. Ball one there.
Ooh, Rusty Valentine umpiring behind the plate in this one. He has what you might call a tall strike zone, both at the letters and down below the knees.
Yeah, and I'm sure that helps a lot of pitchers we see today who like to work up, down, trying to change eye levels and swing paths.
Yep, exactly.
Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2 on Jock. Just misses with that one.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. And quickly one away in the second. Adolis Garcia stepping in for the Rangers. First pitch, and he just misses.
1 ball, no strike.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
Had some cut action to it. Velocity pretty good on that slider. So far, moving the ball around nicely.
In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
That's outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And that just misses. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Rodriguez settles under it, makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
Batting 6, the third baseman.
Here's Josh Young.
Young.
And that one is lifted in the air. Rodriguez on the move to the gap. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. We'll move to the third with no score. And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started. Here's Dylan Moore.
Moore.
And ball 1. Yeah, that's fouled off. Missed with a changeup. 2 balls and a strike. Just missed.
Well, it's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Swing and a ball popped up. Seager brings it in. And there's 1 down.
The right fielder, number 10, Victor.
Back to the top of the Seattle order. Now it's the right fielder, Victor Robles. He's 1 for 1, led off the game with a single. Pitch is in for a strike, 0-1. Top of the third, no score. And now the count is even.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Next offering misses down and away. Swings and misses. 2 and 2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just having a hard time catching up.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. That's off the mark. 3 and 2 now. The other way, Berger steps on first for the out. Julio Rodriguez up next for the Mariners. His first at bat was a strikeout. I think when you contemplate him as a player, the first thing you think about is defense, and you think about that great arm.
I also think about the speed. If he can get on, that's going to give one more thing for that pitcher to think about.
That smash towards center. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. The throw into second, and he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. Home half of the third coming up. No score. And we're back. Here's the center fielder, Evan Carter. First pitch, not close. And that drops in for a strike.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger, and perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at bat to hit.
That one missing inside. Strike 2.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just going to have to tip your cap on that pitch.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, Boog, I'll tell you, when he goes to look at the video of that pitch, he's going to want to punch himself. That slider had hit me written all over it, and clearly he just got a little too excited and was out in front. Tell you what, when you get a pitch like that, you cannot miss it. Those have a chance to go a long way.
And now it's Jake Berger to hit. And that's too high. There's a swing and a drive. Can't get to it as it drops into the corner. Now he'll turn for second. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask. Runner in scoring position now and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Here's the catcher to hit, Jonah Heim. First offering misses badly for ball 1. Right through there for a strike. That's too low. And the count 2-1. That's down and in.
3-1.
Berger
Okay.
over at second, one down.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. This one in the air, center field. And it's caught for the out.
The batter, number 2, second baseman, Marcus Semien.
Now it's Marcus Semien. And that's outside. Runner at second, 2 down here in the last half of the third. Next pitch, a slider that misses outside.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
Man on second, 2 down. That
3
misses
ball,
the zone,
no strike.
and it's 3-0.
Not really attacking on the mound in this at bat. All breaking balls, so that makes me think they're not really wanting to challenge him here.
And there's the automatic. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Swings through that.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing, and he breaks his bat. Gets it to first, and that is that. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. On to inning number 4. We're tied, 0-0. Back at Globe Life Field, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Cal Raleigh. First offering, and it just misses.
1 ball, no strike.
And strike 1 to the catcher.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Outside low.
2-1.
2-1. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
The batter,
Randy Arozarena will hit next. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Now one missed. All tied up. Top half of inning number 4. Line to right, and that'll be a base hit.
Everything came together for him. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Go ahead run on base. Raley getting ready to hit. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Bottom of the zone and a called strike. The 0-1. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Just a bit late on that 0-1 breaking ball. 0-2 hole now. He's going to have to shorten up, tighten things up if he's going to have a good at bat.
And he chases that one. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way. So credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Now batting Mitch Haniger. Flied to right his first time. That's off the mark. Ball 1. Two outs. And that one popped in the air left field. Carter turns to the right on the move. And that'll do it. Mariners leave 1. And we are still scoreless. Back in Arlington, bottom 4, and the batter will be the shortstop, Corey Seager.
Seager.
Let's go, Rangers!
The shortstop takes a ball.
Clearly didn't come out of his hand the right way. Left that curveball way up.
Ball 2.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
And that's in the dirt.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
Swing and a foul out of play.
Great swing and solid contact. Just a little too quick. He's got to stay back a little longer.
It's a leadoff walk, and that's the go-ahead run.
That could jumpstart an offense that's really struggled to score in this one. Don't want to wake a team up with the free pass.
Wyatt Langford stepping in for the Rangers. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. And that one's a little bit low. And it's 1-0.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
In the dirt, blocked. The tag, and got him at second.
You know, Boog, this is the part of the game that oftentimes is overlooked. This is the grunt work. Great job of the catcher using his body to deaden that pitch, keeps it close, and then throws a strike down to second. Hats off.
Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. In there at the knees for a strike.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
That one fouled off. 2-2. And that skips in the dirt. And that's ball 4. Tried another slider, but it missed the plate.
Well, they opted to go with the off-speed stuff on that 3-2 with the bases empty. Close pitch. But now he's got to work out of the stretch.
One gone, runner at first. Jock Peterson, the next to hit. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
Langford leads off first with 1 away. Next offering is in for a strike. And delivers outside. Gilbert throws over, and he's back in there. Man at first, one away. And now it's filled up.
So here we go. Base runner at first, could be running on the pitch. He's got good enough speed to steal the bag to get in scoring position, even if it's a swing and miss at the plate.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That's back there. Into the bullpen and gone. And that gives him a lead. It's 2-0.
That's a fun way to take the lead. Just hit one out of the park. That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And, you know, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
Garcia, batting with one down, takes a strike.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Now a high fly ball out to left center. Rodriguez settles under it. 2 away now.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
2 outs, base is empty. Next up for Texas, Josh Young. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
And he deals. That missed by a lot. 1-2 to count. Ground ball to the right side, and it's through for a hit, and that keeps the inning alive. Up next for the Rangers, Evan Carter. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Number 21, Jake.
Stepping in, the long ball threat, Jake Berger. Doubled his first time. Just off the inside edge. Right through there for a strike. Laboring here, about to throw his 30th pitch of the inning. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Two on, 2 outs, and that's outside, and the count is even 2-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Good job to fight that one off. swings here and blasts one left field. Going back. And that ends the inning. Texas plates 2 on the homer. It's now a 2-0 ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. And stepping in for the Mariners, J.P. Crawford. DeGrom back to work. Off the mark there. Ball 1.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
On the ground to third. Throws to first in time. And the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th.
The third baseman, number 7,
Jorge Polanco digs in now. Struck out swinging his first time.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
Inside. 1-1.
1-1.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Dylan Moore up next for the Mariners. Flied out his first time. Moore in his 7th season, 32 years old, and he was drafted in the 7th round back in 2015. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
Line drive, makes the catch, inning over. Nobody left for Seattle. They're still down. It's 2-0. And we're back. And now, Jonah Heim.
The catcher, Jonah Heim.
Just off the outside edge. And that's ball 1.
Well, these Rangers showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. Feels like almost every at bat has gone full. They've worked a full count 6 different times, and that's the main reason his pitch count is so high right now.
Foul ball. Fouls it off, still 1-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
He goes down looking.
The batter, number 2.
Back to the top of the lineup. Marcus Semien will hit next. 0 for 2 in this one. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. Now Marcus, a career-high 45 homers in 2021 with the Blue Jays. He parlayed that into a 7-year free agent deal with the Rangers.
1 ball,
Next
1
pitch
strike.
misses way outside. The 1-1 is fouled off. Swing and a ground ball. Whips it to first. Home half of the 5th inning, moving along. 2 quick outs.
5, shortstop Corey Seager.
2 down, bases empty. Here's Siegs to the plate now. And
No,
that
that's a ball.
misses. And that's ball one.
1-0.
And
That's
another
the ball.
ball.
Got to be real careful here.
2-0.
2-0.
No
He's
strike.
hunting for his pitch.
Next
Ball
offering upstairs. And he walked
No,
him.
take a base.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Langford at the plate with 2 away. Swings
0-1.
through that one.
There it was, a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
Ball.
Action in the bullpen for
1-1.
Seattle. Edward Bizzardo preparing to come on if needed. Thornton getting cranked up as well. Seager leads off first with 2 down to the inning. The 1-1 is fouled off. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 left on base. We're through 5. It's the Rangers 2 and the Mariners nothing. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Here's Victor Robles. This is a guy you got to keep an eye on when he digs in. Definitely been known to drop a drag bunt from time to time, and he's pretty good at it, Chris.
Yeah, and he creates a sense of urgency for the defense because of the speed, because of the ability to put down that bunt.
And a big swing and a miss. Now you see even sluggers from time to time try and use the bunt really as a way to beat the shift. Pitch in the dirt, and that is ball 1. Good eye in that
That's a
spot.
ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Line drive, he brings it down. Nice play.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
Julio Rodriguez getting ready to hit. 1 for 2.
Oh, I think the key, if he can get through 1 more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
In the air, center field. Carter under it. Hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
Up next.
Now the catcher up to hit. Cal Raleigh. A strikeout and a walk. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th. That's in there. And the count 1-1.
He's gotten into a really good rhythm, set down 7 in a row. He just wants to get the baseball and deliver it as quickly as possible. Keep the momentum going.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Outside, and it's 2-2.
2-2.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Comes the 2-2. Swing and a miss. DeGrom gets the strikeout. And 1-2-3 go the Mariners. They trail things here 2-0. Edward Bizzardo comes on now.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Edward Bizzardo.
And Jack Peterson stands in. He's already homered in this game.
Josh Peterson.
First pitch misses. Activity in the bullpen. Gabe Spire, a lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. Right through there for a strike. Tap foul at the plate. Got him swinging.
Man, that slider bearing in on your hands like that, it's just so tough to fight off. It's kind of like a cutter and just can eat you up, saw you off. Tell you what, hitters have nightmares about that pitch. Perfectly executed out there on the mound.
Garcia in the box again. Takes a strike.
No, 1 strike.
And it's 1-1. Right side, hard hit. And he takes it
He's
himself
out.
for the out.
The third baseman, number 6, Josh.
2 outs, base is empty. Josh Young stepping in for the Rangers. Strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1.
Well, an at-bat can be a little bit of a dance. Strike one here, but a few more pitches. We'll see how it turns out.
2 down, nobody on. Check swing called strike. And it's 0-2.
Two pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone
1 and 2.
and spit on anything that's down.
Struck him out looking. Rangers go down quickly there. They're up 2-0. Back in Arlington, top of inning number 7. Here's the left fielder, Randy Arozarena.
Changing speeds has this lineup completely off balance in this one. We've seen a lot of mistimed swings, and
Oh, this ball is crushed into left field. It's on its way and gone. He'll touch them all. It's 2-1. 1 pitch, 1 swing, 1 home run.
yeah, you could say that's efficiency right there. Didn't need much time in the box to make an impact. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. That'll be it for Jacob deGrom, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute. Now on the bump, Robert Garcia.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Luke Raley up next for the Mariners. Who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. There's the strike. Holding on to a 1-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. And that's off the outside edge. And the count even 1-1. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Carter settles underneath it, and there's one away.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Mitch Haniger up next for the Mariners. Foul ball there. Looking to get the tying run on base. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. Berger puts it away, and there's two away.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
J.P. Crawford gets a chance to hit. Slider right there. Movement in the bullpen. Jacob Webb up and throwing. Milner warming up as well. Gloves it on the dive to first. And that's a base hit despite a great defensive effort.
Well, that's a pick you want to come up with as a first baseman. That's how you win that gold glove. But it's never on him to take the error on a throw like that. And he'll probably tell you he should have picked his teammate up, but he gave it a good effort, just couldn't get it to stick.
And the Rangers manager making his way towards the mound now as he will make the move. Robert Garcia won't go any further, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break.
Now pitching for
They hand the ball over to a new arm, Jacob Webb.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Runner at first with two away. Jorge Polanco up next for the Mariners. Fastball almost got him there.
Oh, the adrenaline's pumping right there. Pretty good fastball. Unfortunately, it got away from him. He's going to have to corral things a little bit.
And that one is in for a strike. Good pitch.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Late on that fastball.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That one ripped. And that's a fair ball. Coming home. The relay throw. And he's out.
Right there on the tag.
Cut down, and that ends the inning.
Well, I can understand why they tried to force the issue and tie up this ball game, but wow, nicely done from the defense there to cut him down at the plate and preserve the lead. That's a big-time play.
Bottom of the 7th, and now the center fielder, Evan Carter. And fires in a fastball at 95. Yo, 1. That one ripped, but foul. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
And here's the first baseman, Jake Berger. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
Ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
Don't play situation here. He's been working up in the zone. Typically, you look for guys to get that ground ball. See if he adjusts on this next pitch.
in the dirt. And the 1-2 misses to even the count.
He's trying to stay down in the zone, but the hitter just will not chase. Now back in a 2-2 count, he's going to have to go to something else to get him out.
Ripped to first, caught. Takes it to the bag himself and doubles him off.
Hitter's got a broken heart on that one. It had base hit written all over it. Maybe extra bases. Great diving catch for the upset.
Now the catcher for the Rangers, Jonah Heim. And that drops in for a strike.
0-1.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Backdoored him with a breaking ball. Just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
1-10.
That's down and in. A slider missed.
Man, this has been a real important inning in relief. I mean, so far, they've been doing a great job holding that deficit at 1.
And that one misses up and in. It's 2-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Nothing doing for the Rangers as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter, Donovan Solano.
And he would be the tying run, Boog, so we may see him try to launch one if he gets a good pitch to handle.
And there's a strike. In the air, right field. Garcia really on his horse for this one. Lunging, but can't bring it in.
One of the hardest things to do in the game, to stay mentally and physically ready for the big opportunity, and he came through for his club right there.
And now it's Victor Robles up to hit. 1 for 3. First pitch doesn't find the zone. In there at the knees.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out of that double play.
And a count 1-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Lined, and that's a base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Recognized the break on that pitch early, and that allowed him to keep his front shoulder in. You know, it's easy to bail on those front door breaking balls, but a great job right there of letting it travel, then unloading a nice balanced swing. A chance now to even the score and maybe extend this game.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Tracks it down for the out. And there's one down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Cal Raleigh now at the plate. A walk and a pair of strikeouts. This is what stat nerds like myself might call a high leverage situation.
Yeah, Boog, not sure what the numbers say, but clearly an at-bat that could change the course of this game dramatically.
On the outside corner for a strike.
No ball.
And it's 0-1. Action in the pen down there. Chris Martin, the veteran right-hander, appears to be loosening up. Armstrong getting loose as well. One out. The possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Hit on the ground, might be 2. Off-balance feed, there's 1. Double play. They can't seem to break through. Inning over.
They made it look easy, but it started with a nice feed to the second baseman from the shortstop. Perfect turn, and they're out of this jam.
So remaining in the game defensively, Donovan Solano. He entered the game to pinch hit and now man second base. Gregory Santos into the game.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Here is Marcus Semien. 0 for 3 in this one.
Marcus Semien.
Right down the chute. 0-1.
There it was. 0-0. Here it is. Hit it. He gets a take. Gets ahead in the count.
Next offering popped in the air. Right field. Robles hauls it in, and there's 1 away.
The batter, number 5, shortstop Corey.
And here's Corey Seager to hit.
Seager.
Come on, Rangers. Let's go, Texas.
Fought off foul. Santos, a righty that throws with power. He features a slider, a sinker, a four-seamer, and he works in a changeup. And it stays fair. Around first and hustling for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
So digging in, Wyatt Langford. Third baseman playing on the edge of the grass looking for the sac bunt. First
No,
offering and it
that's a
just
ball.
misses.
1-0.
Swing and a base hit. And they throw on the brakes at third with no intention of testing the strong arm in right.
Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
Here is Jock Peterson. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Two on, one out. Peterson just got a piece of it. Ground ball to first, could be two. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly, and they get the out. Good recovery, wasn't easy following the misplay. In steps Adolis Garcia, also known as El Bombi. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out. And that one fouled off. Runner at second, 2 down. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. They say you win.
0-2.
The next offering misses. Now 1-2. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Gabe Spire getting ready to go. Thornton, the right-hander, also getting loose. Man at second. And right back to the mound. Handles, throws to first, and Garcia is out. They limit the damage here. 1 run, a pair of hits, no errors, and 1 left on. Through 8 full, It's the Rangers 3 and the Mariners 1. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Chris Martin.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
Late swing fouled off. Out in front and foul to the left side. Gets a piece and stays alive. And the 0-2. Lifted in the air, right center field. It gets down, a base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Now batting, the first baseman, Luke.
And up next for Seattle, Luke Raley. And the first pitch misses for ball one. And that one just missed off the outside edge.
Oh, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
No. That one missed. Now 3-0.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter. At this point in the ball game, you know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
The tying run at the plate. Ball four, he walked him, and that'll keep the line moving.
Base knock and now a free pass. This has the makings of a big inning if they can get a couple more quality at bats.
And here is Mitch Haniger. And fouled off. With the go-ahead run at the plate here at the top of the ninth. Right through there for a strike.
That split is a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand. Looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Strike three. Got him swinging. And that is a big first out. Here's the shortstop at the plate, J.P. Crawford. First pitch, and he just misses.
This is the guy they turn to get the most important outs of the ball game, but they're going to make him work to get this save.
So the tying run at second, and that one fouled off. And now 2-2.
2-2.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Runners at first and second with one gone.
He's gone off speed. He needs to elevate here with 2 strikes out of the zone.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. And there's a ball.
That's a really good take.
Jorge Polanco in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Down to the last out for the Mariners.
Unafraid to throw it right there. That's trusting your stuff. Just 1 out away from getting out of a huge jam.
So they're down to their final out. Jorge Polanco digs in now. And that is out of play. First and second, 2 down. Yeah, that's fouled off. The Mariners down to their final strike. Line drive, could be extra bases. A Rosarena flies around third. One runs in, relay throw, tag, got him, and that's the ball game.
Sometimes games come down to this. You've got to press the issue, try to get that run across and tie it up. But an excellent throw, nice job of concentration putting the tag on the runner. Exciting finish to this game today.
A 3-2 final score in this one. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long